Gerwyn Price has won his first ever match at the Players' Championship, beating the fancy Dutchman Jelle Klassen 6-4 here in Minehead. Well, the Welshman averaged just under 98. He took advantage of Klassen's 9 missed darts for the double. Gerwyn Price will now meet either Ian White or Raymond van Bonneveld next. Well, on we go. Stephen Bunting's not been in the best form of late, but he did battle through a bout of illness to reach the quarterfinals of the World Series finals last weekend. And this afternoon, the Bullet take on the young Dutchman and the 13th seed, Benito van der Pas. Over to John McDonald.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the action. This is the Cash Converters Players' Championship Finals, coming to you live on ITV, brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Butlins, Minehead! It's time to meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the former Lakeside champion, the Bullet, Stephen Bunting!
They're at 1-1 on the head-to-heads, but who'll come out on top today? Watching for us, John Rawling and Chris Mason.
Well, Stephen Bunting looked as though he was starting to get back to the sort of form that we know he's capable of producing in Glasgow last weekend, till he ran into Phil in the quarterfinals, was it? Yeah. Benito van der Pas, there he is, 22 years old. And a little bit of history between these two. He's only a youngster, but they go back a long way.
Yeah, way back to 2011. I wouldn't think Ben would have been old enough to go into an establishment where they play the game. On that occasion, Bunty won. In their most recent head-to-head, he lost
6-2, wasn't it?
Yeah, in the semi-final. It
was in Coventry.
Sure was. Seeded 13 for this, Benito. Bunty, seeded 20.
Bunting a favourite with the bookies.
Yep. Marginally.
As Charlotte and Danielle make their exit. Always pays to know somebody's name. And Russ Bray, the unmistakable tones. Russ was Master of Ceremonies over in Germany last weekend. There he is. The Otto Abraham Martin Murray fight. Says he loves his trips to Germany, gets very well looked after.
Certainly does. Very popular over there. Slightly different than the darts, that's for sure.
Something he always fancied doing, and I'm very glad to see that he's getting the opportunity. He loves his boxing. Bit of a scrap to talk about this weekend as well, isn't there? They're concentrating on the darts for now. Slow start to the match.
A quiet year for Bunting. As you said, he's starting to find some form.
When he's on his game, he can be very impressive, Stephen, and a nice lad as well. Looking to protect his world ranking, of course. He could do with a good run in the World Championships.
He starts to defend next year.
Up to the quarterfinals of the Worlds last year. Right, Bunting for a lag against the throw. And that's a shocker.
A real poor visit.
Benito, you require 86.
Van der Pas already has had 15 darts, 86. 18 would leave the bullseye. Oh, that's good. Didn't look like he was going to win that leg, did he? But he manages to find the ball that counts. Match on a slightly slow burn so far.
82.
Big breakthrough this year for Benito was a run to the final of the International Darts Open, won by Michael Smith, who we'll be seeing a little later. A great winner over the current #1, Michael van Gerwen, in the semi.
Both these lads played down here last year. Benito van der Pas lost in the first round to Peter Wright. Stephen Bunting ran into Gary Anderson and came out a 10-5 loser.
No shame in either.
And Peter Wright throw well last week.
Yeah, he's throwing well at the moment.
I know everybody's talking about Michael van Gerwen, and with justification, he's playing fabulously, but there are two ways of looking at that match last week. Peter Wright pushed him so close. Surely a win for him in one of these televised events can't be too far away.
Yeah, I think it's a case of when, not if. He's throwing so well.
Could have done with another treble there, really.
Benito, you require 167.
Van der Pas then to take one against the throw.
Real showstopper.
That's a bit unlucky.
99.
This has to go.
Stephen, you require 130.
Treble 20. And he needs it now for the bullseye.
51. Benito, you require 68.
Well, traditional route would be treble 20 double 4. Some players like the treble 12 double 16. 17 ball. Oh dear. Mason-esque in its execution.
Stephen, you require 79.
Bunting then, 79. To square up the match.
It's only just in the 19.
Tops now.
59. Benito, you require 40.
Or a break of throw.
There it is, 2-0. Only averaging 85, but he gets the break that he wants, and Bunting's under pressure.
Game on.
When these games start scrappy, it's very hard to break out of that and find another gear. Especially when you're losing in a match like this, when you know you've got much more in the tank.
They travel from far and wide to be here in Minehead for their darting fix. Where's Wolfie? Good question. Not here. Didn't he play well in the Grand Slam?
Yeah. Impressive.
Oh, that's not Wolfie.
If it is, he must have had a rough couple of weeks.
97.
Pausing commentary to regain composure.
When he leaves 170.
59. 97.
Well, Bunting now has to set this up. Standard of this match in terms of averages, disappointing so far.
100.
Van der Paas winning it with an average of 81.
Switched.
Sharpens it up a bit.
Stadium to require 110.
Bunting could do with this. He needed the treble 18 for double 18.
58.
Van der Paas should go 20s. 20-20 ball. Treble 20, double 15. Double five.
Oh dear. Oh, well, good finish though. Suspect that was not what was in his mind, but nevertheless, 3-0. Benito Van der Paas has had a 9-darter this year.
Yeah, one of the Players' Champs events.
Well, that's the first part completed. And an attempt maybe here, his second maximum of the match. That's 4 of them. 5. Oh, oohs and ahs from the crowd that have liked it.
It's actually harder to miss that. The two were set up perfect for him, and he had to bump into them, and they would have. That's how you hit them.
Beautiful throw from Bunting.
Where has this come from?
Suddenly the game ignites.
127.
Bunting's throw under real pressure again. Van der Paas, 54 needed. Goes 14 for tops. And makes his 4th double conversion from 5 attempts to lead 4-0.
Absolutely ordinary 18, 17 and 18 dart legs, he produces an 11 dart finish.
Well, it's the interval at the end of this leg, and Bunting clearly has got to win this one, surely. Otherwise, Van der Paas just about home and hosed.
100.
The bookies will be rubbing their hands together after these first 4 matches.
90.
All the favourites losing out.
Good switch, very good.
34.
Well, he went for 7 19s to leave 170. It's not a bad second prize. Massive pressure.
Well, that was a must make in the last with that treble 20. It leaves him on a finish of sorts.
He's in complete control. That was lazy.
Wanted the 16. Not exactly a disaster though. Bunting 167. Not near.
100. Benito require 48.
Now, is he going to go 8 tops or 16 double 16? Double 16 for 5-0. Stephen Bunting is on the receiving end here. Van der Paas not throwing brilliantly, but He's got 5 doubles out of 6, and he now needs just one more leg. He leads 5-0.